Hey, my friends, welcome back to the show. For those of you who are new here, hello, this is Fox Fine, the podcast where we believe in living completely unapologetically and absolutely authentically on your own terms. And I'm your host, Kari Hurd. For my regulars, welcome back. I am going to give you my thesis just right out of the gate here. You ready? You are not a problem to be fixed. That's it. That's the whole show right there. We can be done. I'm just kidding. Listen, no matter, I don't care what platform you're on these days or which ones you've gotten off of, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, email lists, even on Substack here and over on LinkedIn and like everywhere you look, even if you go to like your kid's soccer game, somebody somewhere is offering up some kind of solution for you for the problem that they think you have, right? 10 steps to grow your business. My foolproof method for healing your trauma. 50 best side hustles to quit your 9 to 5 job. Drink this tea to lose 50 pounds overnight. How to train your reactive dog. Because it's everywhere. And listen, I have clicked on my fair share. I've bought the books, I've signed up for the free master classes, I've paid for the master classes. I have chased the shiny objects too, the shiny promises, right? More recently than I probably care to admit. And the irony is not lost on me that I'm sitting here recording this podcast, doing what I do, offering my own thoughts and tools that could absolutely be filed under this same umbrella of personal development. I get that. That is not lost on me. But there's a distinction that I want to make for you today. So there's a massive difference between wanting to grow and believing that you are fundamentally broken. So let me be abundantly clear here. If you have things that you want to work on, habits you want to shift, relationships you want to improve, ways you'd like to feel better in your body or your home or your career, I am all for that. I support that. I do that work too. Yes, all of that. But nowhere in that sentence, notice, nowhere did you hear me say you need to fix anything. You do not need to fix anything because you, my friend, are not broken. You never have been, you never will be, no matter what happens in your life. You are not broken. So let's talk about how personal growth, personal development, how all of it has been sort of marketed, right? As if it's this never ending, like as if you are this never ending self-improvement project, right? Like I said, I am all for continuous growth, but you don't need to be in a continuous state of like project fix it, right? And sure, growth, like I said, growth is ongoing, but there's a big difference between self-honoring growth and self-punishing work. Those are two completely different mindsets. Self-honoring growth is rooted in connection to yourself, growing because it feels aligned and expansive and true. You know, it leads you to this authentic sense of happiness and contentment and peace. Whereas the self-punishing work is about trying to become some version, usually someone else's version of enough. It's about chasing an ideal that's been sold to you as the secret to happiness, right? If you have this, you'll be happy. If you do that, you'll be happy. If this exists in your world, you'll be happy. If your home looks like this, you'll be happy. It's sold to you like that. Here's the plot twist. Self-punishing hides behind things that look like growth, things that are dressed in self-care, but in an Instagrammable outfit, right? Especially when we're starting to model our choices after somebody else's journey. I talk about this a lot, that just because it worked for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. It probably means it's going to suffocate you. Your bestie, who has your absolute best intentions in mind, may have used a tool or followed a path that worked beautifully for them. And that is amazing. And again, she has the best intentions of sharing it with you. It brought her joy and clarity and maybe even some kind of big breakthrough. But just because it worked for her does not mean it is automatically going to work for you. It's not the path for you. There may be pieces, it may to some degree work, but they have approached it. It's likely if they truly found success with it, whatever it is, right? Whatever the thing was that they did that changed their world, they probably approached it from a grounded, self-honoring space, meaning their intention behind it was self-honoring growth. Meanwhile, you're seeing their glow up and you're thinking, oh my God, I want that too. I need that. I need that. I need that. And we do this all the time, right? You see posts like this. I'm not gatekeeping this secret anymore. People say that all the time. I'm not gatekeeping anymore. And then we share. And again, with the intent of helping someone, but looking to others who've had success, like, I don't want to say this, looking to others who've had success to help us. But we're different individuals, right? And if you're not in that same emotional or energetic state, or if your motivation is rooted more in shame or comparison or pressure, it's not going to land the same. You'd be forcing something that wasn't meant to fit instead of a sense of feeling empowered. You're coming at it from a sense of feeling behind, right? Maybe frustrated, maybe broken. Oh my God, it worked for her. Why isn't it working for me? What is wrong with me that it didn't work, right? Your bestie does whatever it is, whatever this magical bean was that she took, and she says, oh my God, you got to try this. It was amazing. And again, she had the best of intentions. And you're feeling like you're coming at it, like I said, from that sense of being behind, that sense of shame, like, oh my God, she, like, holy cow, I need to do that. I'm like behind. I don't have that. And then you come at it, and because you're coming at it from that sense of behindness, from that energetic state of needing to be more, it doesn't work. And then you sort of shame spiral, right? Oh my God, why isn't it working? Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Why didn't, right? And it becomes this terrible cycle. I'm here to remind you that growth is absolutely beautiful. Glow up, amazing. Go for it. Fully support it. I will. You need my help, I'm here to help you for it. You need support, I'm here to support you in it. Evolution is part of the deal. We should evolve. Circumstances should change us, and we should grow and glow. But they absolutely 100% need to be guided by your intuition. They are not because you need to fix something that either you think is wrong or that the world labeled as wrong. It needs to come from inside you, that whisper that says, this is right, this right here, this is what I need. And at the heart of it, you guys, the real transformation isn't about being someone or something else. It's about shedding layers that aren't yours anymore or that weren't yours to begin with. It's about becoming more fully and more freely you, more freely yourself. Again, fixing implies that something's broken. But what if the real goal isn't to be fixed? It's to be free. Let that sink in. If this episode gave you something to think about, I hope you sit with it and just let it simmer. You are not here to be a project for yourself or anyone else. You are a human being with wisdom and depth and worth that can't be measured by some checklist or transformation photo or anything like that. If you're in a season where you do want to make aligned changes, not because you're broken, but because you're ready, I've got a few things that might help. Grab my free journal prompt sampler. It's in the show notes. It's full of gentle, reflective questions just to help you reconnect with yourself. Not your shoulds, but yourself. It's where I started. That's why I'm offering it to you for free. It's where I started. Um, or I'm putting together some on-demand workshops, the first of which is my vision board workshop that I've talked about quite a bit. It's a beautiful place to start because you get a beautiful vision for what it is you're genuinely, what your soul is really craving and the life that you really want. It's a beautiful place to start. Um, it, it's sort of a fresh take, if you will, on dreaming big without any sort of performative, Pinteresty, Instagram worthy pressure. So I'll put both of those links in the show notes. And as always, beautiful one, if this resonated, send it to a friend or post it or rate the show because it might help somebody else. It helps me more than you know, and it costs you zero. That'd be great. Um, but if this resonated, really share it with someone who you think might need to hear it. That'd be great for them and for you because it feels good to share that kind of stuff. So I will talk to you soon, my friend. Mwah.